Canadian researchers say changing the way we walk can improve our happiness. It's long been known that mood affects posture, but the researchers have found that prompting people to walk in a happy way can improve their mood. People who are prompted to walk in a more depressed style with less arm movement and their shoulders rolled forward experience worse moods than those prompted to walk in a happier way. Interesting. Online dating results in 1/3 of the marriages in the country these days. 40 to 50 million people date online, and new sites and apps are appearing on basically a weekly basis. Unfortunately, it can be dangerous at times, which is why you need to know how to stay safe. So joining us with some tips is Bela Gandhi, founder of Smart Dating Academy. And Bela, good to see you. There was a fairly well-publicized case recently in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where the bad things happen to somebody on a date, and
yes.
so people, I'm sure, right? Oh, but it's pretty rare that occurs, right?
It is pretty rare, and there's a lot of steps you can take to keep yourself safe.
Right. And first among them, you mentioned something called Google Voice account. I do not know what that is.
This is genius, and it's free, and it's run by Google. If you just Google Voice, what it is it gives you basically a fake phone number that forwards to your cell phone number, so you don't have to give people your real cell phone. So you can call and text from this fake phone number. So that way, if somebody kind of unsavory starts texting you 50 times a day, you just turn off that number and start a new number.
That's genius.
It is. It is because people can Google you today based on your cell phone number. I've done it to myself, and I could find myself. I thought, wow, we need a better solution for this. So Google Voice is great.
And then basic stuff like make sure you really have a conversation with the person you're dating, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Before a first date, you know, it's really easy to get caught up in emailing and texting with people. Get on the phone and put a voice to a name, because I'll tell you what, most crazy people cannot keep the crazy in the closet for more than 10 minutes. So if the person's insane, you're going to start to hear it, and then trust your gut.
Right.
Don't say, well, I'm being a little too picky or a little too judgmental. If the hair on the back of your neck stands up, something is wrong. Don't go on the date. You
can't keep the crazy in the closet. Is that what you said for more than 10 minutes? That's great. I love that. I'm going to remember that one. And then you say, you got to Google the guy or the gal and find out a little more about him, right?
Absolutely. So while you're on this phone call, say, gosh, I don't even know your last name yet. That's so funny. As soon as you get it, Google the person, and know there's so much information about people on Google. And I'll tell you what, if you don't find anything on this person, that is a red flag.
That in itself is a red flag.
Exactly.
They've been living in a cave for 20 years.
Who is this person? So you can find out a lot. And you don't have to get caught on rabbit trails on Google and go to like page 17, but just check the first 5 or 6 pages for anything bad, and then you can keep making good decisions. The information's out there. Do your due diligence. Yeah,
no jail terms in the first page.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a little bit of a good green light. All right, so then you also talk about when you meet this person, don't go to some secluded place, a pretty comfortable place that you know, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, in the case that happened, in the cases that I hear about where bad things happen, it's you feel comfortable with this person because this person is a criminal. They know how to make you feel comfortable, and they'll say, hey, do you want to come back over for a glass of wine, or you want to come over and meet some of my buddies? And that is a very bad thing to do, and I'm surprised on a daily basis how many smart people have people over. Hey, do you want to come and pick me up? Why don't you just come up for a second while I'm getting my coat on? Don't do that. Don't do that for a long time. You're putting yourself potentially in harm's way.
Well, it sounds like common sense stuff, but sometimes people get taken in the moment and just it feels good. Let's just, take a little chance, but it's not worth it.
Sometimes our heart leads us in different ways, even if our head tells us something's wrong.
Exactly.
We want so bad for it to be real and to be good that we overlook those red flags. Trust your gut and be safe.
All right. Good stuff. Bela, thank you very much. Always good. You always have good insight. I love it.
Thank you.
Bela Gandhi. All right.